Hey, how's it going? Today I will be sharing my key learnings from a module in LLMZoomcamp. If you are new to the LLMZoomcamp, check out the description. So this workshop was about LLM RAGs, agents and MCP. The document that we used in the workshop is from the other courses of datatalks.club. Yeah, so first we prepared so we have a custom search function, search library that we use in this workshop. You can find the library from the previous modules of the course. Yeah, and in the previous modules we have used vector search as well. But for simplicity, we are using the custom library that Alexi built in the previous modules. Yeah, so you can see that on searching the uh, query that I just discovered the course, can I still join? We are getting a result, yes, even if you don't register, you are still eligible to submit the homeworks. So next we built a simple RAG application. The RAG application consists of a search, prompt, search building the prompt and then querying the LLM with the prompt. So our prompt template is very simple. It has a question and a context. The question is the query and the context is the search results that we get from our search library. It can be a simple search library that here we are using, or it can be a vector search. So let's ask the same question to our simple RAG application. And here we go. We get the answer. You can still join the course. And now let's try to ask another question which is not in the context, which is not in the FAQ database. Let's see how LLM responds. Yeah, so it says the provided context does not contain specific information on how to run Docker 1 Gen 2. So to overcome this, we can create another prompt. And in this prompt, we are asking it to search. So we have three actions here. First action is the search action. Second is the answer from the context. And third is the answer from own knowledge. So now let's ask the same question with this prompt. Yeah, so here we build the prompt, and now let's ask the same question with this prompt. Now, so for now we have provided the context as empty. So it should return the same answer that the provided context does not have the answer or something like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I cannot provide the information. Now let's ask it how do I join the course with an empty context. Again, the answer is same. Now let's build our context. So we are asking the question how do I join the course, and this time we are building our context using the search results and updating the new prompt template. So after that, let's ask the same question with the context as yeah. So here you can see the answer. The course begins on 15. Already you should join. Yeah. So now we are building the second version of our agent, and in this agent we are providing this big prompt template, and in this prompt template we are asking that do not perform more than the maximum iterations that we provide. And then we have the same template, search and answer can be from context or own knowledge. And here in addition to that we have the list of all the search queries, the previous actions and the previous context. So in this second version of agentic search, we are giving the agent search queries, search results, and the previous actions. All these three things are what makes an agent. Yeah, so we are running a loop for maximum iterations of 4, and we build the prompt with the question, the context, the search queries, and the actions and the maximum iterations that we give in the prompt. And after that, we give this prompt to LLM and ask for a response. If the LLM says that it thinks it has to perform an action of search, Then we uh, search our FAQ database and and then add those search results in our search results list, and then move on for the next iteration. Otherwise, if the action is not searched, that means that we have got our answer, so we will break. Let's ask the agent, how do I prepare for the course? So we can see it performs a few iterations, and after that finally we get this answer. Now let's ask another question. How do I prepare for module 1? Module 1. Just wait for the answer. Yeah. And here we can see module 1 specific uh, tips from the course. So this, we can see Docker and Terraform. So this question was for the data engineering Zoom camp, based on the FAQ database that we have pulled. Then we moved on to tool calling or function calling. We can see the format of, so we have our search function, and we are going to use ChatGPT's, we are going to use OpenAI's function calling API to call the tools, which is this chat client dot responses API. Yeah. So we call it, and we get this response. Yeah, so we can see that. So finally we can see our search results. So for tool calling, we built a simple chat interface. So we can run this and ask it, let's say, how do I do well in module 3? It will search for the module 3 success tips, and here we go. Let's ask it how to get the course completion certificate. Again, it's querying the course completion certificate, and here we have the answer. Next, we added more tools, add entry. So this another tool we added, add entry. This tool is to add our questions and answers to the FAQ database. So we are not persisting the question and answers in the actual FAQ database, but it's all in memory. So for that we have, yeah, then we have also created a chat assistant Python script, and this script has functionalities of adding various tools, adding tools, getting tools, and then also it has a chat interface, and then the final chat assistant. Yeah, so we imported our chat assistant and then added our search tool and add entry tool. So right now we have these two tools in our arsenal: add entry and search the FAQ database, and add the entry to FAQ database. So we are not actually adding the entry to FAQ database, but we are adding this to our search index, which is in memory. Yeah, so then we ran our chat assistant, and we give this, and then we gave these prompts to it, how to get the course completion certificate. So it returns the answer, and then we asked it, a question which is not asked, which is not present in the FAQ database: how to fail in module 4. So it provided these 5 points, and then we asked it to add the answer for the previous question in the search index. Yeah, so it returned with I have added the answer to the search index for how to fail in module 4. Yeah, then we checked our index document that yes, it has added the answer to at the last. Then we looked at a Python library called Agentic AI. So it uses it's a very simple library to use, and we can create an agent with it by simply adding the chat agent or tool annotation at the top of our agent. So we can add the description of the agent in document strings of our tool, and when we run it, we can see the answer. And finally, for the homework, we built a simple MCP server. So here's the MCP. So here's the MCP server. This is the weather server, which has a list of known weather data, and it has two tools: get weather and set weather. So we can either get the weather of any city. If it's present in this list, it will return it will return the temperature from this list. Otherwise, it will return some random value. And we can similarly set the temperature of any city. So here we have the screenshot of so we are using FastMCP for our quick prototype. And here we started the MCP server, and so FastMCP uses JSON RPC for communication. And then we have a client, a FastMCP client. So here we can see the tools which are available with us: get weather and set weather. And then finally we use the tools available in our MCP client. So we have another Python script for MCP client where we have code to start the server, stop the server, etc. So we have also code to get tools, call tool, list available tools, and some utility functions. So here we started the server, initialize our server, and then when we asked it to get the tools, we get our two tools, which are get weather and set weather. And finally, we called our tool get weather, and we asked it to give us the temperature of Berlin. So since Berlin is already present in our known list of cities, so it returns the result 20. Then we finally use our chat assistant API for our chat interface, and we pass our MCP tools in the tools field. Yeah, then we again ran our chat interface, and let's say we asked what's the weather in Berlin. It says the current temperature is 20. Then we set the temperature in Berlin to 15 degrees, and then it called the set weather tool, and it set the temperature of Berlin to 15 degrees. And then again we to check if it actually set the temperature, we again ask what's the temperature in Berlin, and we can see it returns 15 degrees. Yeah, so we ran a couple more examples like that. Thanks everyone for watching. If you are interested in LLMs, I have put all the links in the description, comments, chat. You can go check it out, and